Welcome back to another Pancho Things. Finally, the time is here. We already learned parts of the guitar, how to change the string on a guitar, and today we're going to learn how to tune the guitar and that way begin the journey of playing the guitar. Let's get started. So in the earliest videos, we learned all the parts of the guitar, how to change the string of the guitar, which are extremely important for the rest of the journey of learning the guitar from now on. We're going to start with the 7 notes that create music and how we write music, how we read music, and how we compose. So the notes are, in Latin will be do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, si. Now, what is interesting and something that I noticed a lot is most English-speaking countries use the American cipher in order to learn and teach the guitar. It's a little bit simpler when it comes to the pronunciation and how to use it on the strings. So, what we gotta start is do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, si. Those 7 notes is what is used to make music. Now, knowing that those exist, we'll logically know that the strings of the guitar within themselves have a value. So, which one are they? Simple. Here we go. I'm going to use, once again, the cipher method, and I'm going to put a little line here so you guys can cipher what I'm talking about and what the difference is. So we're going to use the alphabet A, B, C, D, E, F, and G. The first 7 letters of the alphabet, that's what we're going to use to give those values to those notes that are do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, si. Here it comes. If we look at them as do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, si, we got do will be the letter C. Re will be the letter D. Mi will be the letter E. Fa will be the letter F. Sol will be the letter G. La will be the letter A. Si will be the letter B. Now, knowing this, it's going to take a minute to get this concept together. If you get confused, just go back and just write it down, take a picture, whatever feels more comfortable for you, and in that way you can memorize it. So, each of these strings will have a natural value. Natural value will be, the 6th string will be an E, the 5th string will be an A, the 4th string is going to be a D, the 3rd string will be a G, the 2nd string will be a B, and the 1st string will be E, a higher E, or what we call an octave of E. We're going to get in more detail on that a little bit later. It's going to be a little bit more advanced, and we're going to talk about that, so it makes sense. But for now, let's remember E, A, D, G, B, E. 6 strings of the guitar have a value. Now, how do we get to this value? How do we get to this note? So let's say, how do I know that that's E or that is not E? Simple. I use a pitchfork or a tuner to help me identify and make sure that the note that I'm looking for is the correct note. Now, me personally, I use a pitchfork on the key of E, meaning when I hit the pitchfork and I amplify it on the resonance box of the guitar, that's the key of E. Once again, pitchfork, E. We already know the string number 6 is E. So I gotta make sure that The same sound that I'm hearing from the resonant box matches the sound of the string. This is how we do that. Let's match it again. There we go. So now it sounds exactly the same. Once I had the 6-string tune, which is in the key of E, I can start from that string tuning the rest of the guitar. And this is the formula that we're going to use. I'm not going to get into detail how did we get there. The only thing that I can say is to remember we're going to be using tones and semitones. That's what we have in order to start later on talking about scales. So I already got my E from my tuner. I know that the next string is A. How do I get to A? Simple enough. Well, later on we're going to explain this, but for right now just follow the formula. If we press the fret 5 on the string number 6, it will give you the note of A. That is A. But also A will be string number 5 if we play it without putting the finger on any frets. So at that point I have to match it. I gotta make sure that sound the same. That one does. Now, I already have my E. I know that in the 5th fret I have the note A. And I also know that string number 5 is A. And they sound the same. Now I need to get to string number 4, which I already know is D. How do I get there? Keep following the formula. We go to string number 5. We're going to press the fret number 5. And that's D. So now I gotta go to the G, which it will be, which I already know, that string number 3 is G. How do I get there? We keep following the formula. We go to string number 4, fret number 5, and that's a G. So all I gotta do now is match my 3rd string to the sound that is generated of me placing my finger on the 5th fret on string number 4. And there we have it. We're there. Now, here it gets a little tricky. So now I gotta tune my 2nd string, which is B. I already know it's B, so I need to get there. So I'm gonna follow the formula with the exception of, instead of going to the fret number 5, I will go to fret number 4. And that will be B. So if we keep following the formula, I just gotta match the sound of pressing this fret number 4 on string number 3 to the sound of string number 2, B. And for the last string, I have to get E, the octave of the E. We're going to follow the formula again. Once again, we're going to actually go back to our 5th fret. So we go string number 2, 3rd fret, that will generate another E, E, and now I know that I got to match the other string to the same sound. Now, if you want to make sure that it's correct, if this is E and this is an octave of E, it had to sound the same, one higher than the other one, but it's the same note. So we'll review. We already know that the strings are E, A, D, B, E. Now I know that those are the notes that these strings needs to have, the values that this string needs to have in order to be in tune. How do I get to my first note to start correlating to the rest? With a pitchfork, on the key of E, I will tune my string number 6. It matches. Once it matches, I'm going to create A by pressing 5th fret on the 6th string, A, and plucking string number 5. They both need to sound the same. Now I need to move to the D on string number 5, fret number 5. That will give us D. And we gotta match it. Now I gotta keep moving and go to the next string, which will be my 3rd string, which is a G. Simple enough. We go to string number 4, fret number 5. That will give us G. We match it. Now we gotta go to string number 2, which we already know is B. So we're gonna follow the same formula, but this time we're gonna move 1 fret. So we go to string number 3, fret number 4. That will give us B. There we are. And then to the last E, or the E on the 1st string, to this E, we're gonna go to string number 2, fret number 5, and match it. And just like that, we have tuned the guitar. There we have it. So now with a tuned guitar, we can start now getting into what are the chords, the notes, and how to create our chords, what are the different chords that there is, and start creating and practicing and listening and making some music. So if you like this video, give me the thumbs up, like and subscribe, hit the notification bell so you know exactly when I upload another video on this series of beginning of how to learn playing the guitar, and I will see you in the next one. Pancho out.